Okay, let's just pause that for a moment. How you all doing at home? Hope you're well. Let's just get back into the sim, and we can unpause the sim. So, let's hope this goes well. Live streams, they can be iffy for me. Internet's showing good at the moment. Who knows? If worse happens, we'll just have to record it offline again, but let's hope. I do enjoy live streams. Colorado live stream. This live stream was devised by Vampired, I believe it is. Did I get that name right? Vampired, something like that. I don't know. He's in the Discord. Vamp Red H, Vamp Red H, basically. That's better. And his computer's broken. So anyway, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll unmute Discord and let them explain. Chaps, we are live on YouTube. Please keep your language clean and all that good stuff. Just explaining, Vamp, that you devised the route, but your PC is broken. It's not. Well, it's broken, isn't it, at the moment? So Tom,
yeah, my computer is dead.
Oh dear. Well, Tom Nesmuk has kindly stepped in to narrate during this flight. Well.
Oh, good.
Vamp, do you want to give an explanation of what you had in mind for the flight in the first place? Why you came up with it and that type of thing?
Dylan?
Alright, well, Colorado has some of the best scenery you'll ever see. It has flatlands, it has foothills, and it has mountains. It has canyons, too, which is fun to fly in. But the reason that I picked this whole journey is because I grew up 4 miles from where this airport is.
Oh.
And all the places that we go in this flight are places I grew up playing. So they're all places that I have been to, played at, worked at, or ran around in. The only place that I don't know if it's still in the list or not is Garden of the Gods. I don't know if that was left in there or not.
Tom,
I didn't change it.
I don't have the flight plan in front of me because it was on my computer. But I know that like Garden of the Gods is one of the very first places I learned to rappel and climb mountains. So I mean, there's a lot of history there for me.
Okay, that's good. That's very interesting. Thank you. Well, there's what 28 of us. It's doable in chat if you all want to say hello, where you're from, and your name, of course. Let's start at the top there with Susie.
Yeah, hello. Just from Scotland.
Fantastic, thank you. Blue Boy.
Hi guys, Blue Boy, Peter from Belfast. Have a good flight.
Now, let's see. I wonder if where's Wombo where you want to need him. David, you're there, yes? Soapy.
I'm here.
Can you look at Discord? Because some of the names, again, I've just got letters, first letters, and nothing else.
Okay.
So we've just
All right.
we've done Blue
Dan
Boy.
Lance.
Great.
Dan Lance. Dan Lance, you there?
Calling
Flight
Dan
Simmer
Lance.
One.
Sorry, yeah, Dan from York. Yeah, loud and clear.
Right. Flight Simmer 1. Hobie Stang 57. I can see you blipping your PPT, but I can't hear you. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, hear you loud and clear.
Great.
I'm
I'm
going back.
Carol from Kansas, and this is my first group flight ever.
Welcome, Carol.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Oh, welcome, Carol.
Welcome.
Carol,
sorry.
it's great to have another
Flight
woman. I'm
Simmer
sure
1.
Susie is very relieved.
Flight Simmer 1. No, shy. Bloke called Huddison here. I don't know who he is.
Hello, James from the southeast of England.
Jarhead. Jarhead.
Never heard of
Giuliano.
Hey, right here, Mississippi, flying Area 10.
Welcome. Kennan. Kennan there. Okay, line fly. That's Alex.
Yeah, hi everyone, Alex from Munich in Germany.
Guten Abend.
Hello to them.
And Muspi.
Hi, it's Roger from Connecticut.
Roger. Ninja.
This is Chris from Manchester, England.
Hey.
Say again your name again.
My name's Chris.
Chris. Yeah, we lost the first bit of your transmission, Chris. Nesmuk.
Yeah, hi, this is Tom. I'm from South Carolina.
Hello, Tom. Hello. Nico or Nico.
Yeah, Nico here from Chesterfield, land of the crooked spire.
And our dearly departed, nearly departed friend, Brian.
Brian from Seattle area.
Brian. Red Rock and Saw.
Jim from Austin, Texas.
Jim. Retriever Neil. Is Neil from the southeast as well. Rosen.
Hello, I'm Sean, East Midlands, UK.
Sir Nigel. Sir Nigel, are you there?
Yeah,
Okay,
can you hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Tom.
I'm from the west coast of Florida.
Okay, thank you. And it's me next, Sophie from Portsmouth in the UK, David. Steve, 1952.
Hi, I'm Steve from the Chicago area.
Welcome. Tango Theo.
Theo from the middle of nowhere in Netherlands.
Topes, Mike.
From London.
Tony Dark Zero.
Tony from East Yorkshire, UK.
And Vampire.
Okay, I'm Dylan, and I'm from Northwest Georgia.
Dylan. And finally, Wingman 21AP.
Hello all, Missouri, USA. First name's Barry.
Hello.
Very good, thank you, David.
Very sorry.
I think it's always nice. I know there's a lot of us, but it's nice to get a group introduction. I think we've got time to do that. It only takes 5 minutes. It's nice for people to get their feeling and footing in the flight, shall we say? Well, for this flight, I'm being brave. I'm flying the new TBM 850, so I'm going to have to fly at half throttle so I don't zoom off into the distance.
Swag.
It's
I've
an,
done it twice.
That's what you normally do anyway, James.
I'll try not to in this case.
Fly circles around us.
Now, Martin said he might be joining us. Pilot said he might join us as well. Pilot 83 is not in the chat yet, but I hope you can join us, Pilot, for a bit. But I'll tell you what, I think we should get... Well, Martin said he's going to be a couple of ticks. So, we can hold on and wait for that, maybe.
Looks like Steve is kind of popping in and out.
Yeah, he's here now, great. Are you in the... Are you spawned in, Martin?
Not yet. No, I haven't even looked at your flight plan, so I don't even know where you're starting from. So if you could just give me a code, and I'll join you.
Yeah, KCOS, so Kilo, Charlie, Oscar, Sierra.
Thank you very much.
We're on runway 35.
Okay.
I can see the Zoomy Academy from here.
35 right.
Thank you.
It's now the Space Force Academy, too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when all the graduates from there, we used to call them Zoomies in the Air Force.
Finally got to the moon,
Yeah,
huh?
I grew up at Fort Carson, so we weren't really friends with the Air Force Academy.
Right, to start off, as we mean to continue, James wanted to continue the conversation we had the other night about different horses.
Oh,
so
yes.
Does everybody know what a dray horse is? Or what a dray is? Yep, no. Everybody? A dray is basically a flat-bedded cart, which is used for hauling beer barrels and that sort of thing. Okay, that's all you need to know. Right, I'm going to ask a question. What is the difference between a charger, which we spoke about the other night, and a dray horse? Anyone
A
know?
charger's got a V8. Yep.
A charger's what?
It's got to have it.
Well, a charger darts into the fray.
Ah.
Oh no, that's bad.
There you are, James. Mission complete.
Fantastic. I'm just trying to find the right...
Keep popping in and
Oh,
out.
there we are. That's what we need.
Dear.
Anything else?
No, we need tumbleweed.
I don't have a tumbleweed sound. We're free. Are you in, Martin? Are you spawned in?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
okay,
figured
well-
finding a plane. You just crack on. You're all right.
Dylan, do you want to lead out? I don't know where you are here, but you must
I'm at the very front, but I kind of want Tom to take it because he's got his.
Oh,
set
of
up,
course,
and I don't
Tom.
have any of my-
Sorry, that's who I meant, Tom. Do you want to lead out?
Just to reiterate, we need to get to about 15,000 feet about as quickly as you can. And we'll first fly over the Air Force Academy, and then we'll go straight uphill to the top of Pikes Peak.
Okay.
And,
Are we
it's
not
quite
doing a
haul,
touch and
so
go there, Tom?
I recommend you start going right away.
Right,
Here we go.
are we not doing a touch and go at the Air Force Base? That's what I've been practicing.
No, you can if you like. I hadn't thought about it, but it's really steep. If you wait till the Air Force Base to start going uphill, you're gonna struggle.
Ah, okay.
It's the first heading.
He's a turbo prop, isn't he?
You won't
Yeah.
struggle in that TBM.
No, he won't.
Go on.
Well, I see
North or west or east.
I see
Yeah, just go north.
Tony's flying a TBM as well, so he should be okay.
Yeah, but I'm slumming it in the standard.
I'm flying that junkyard thing from flightsim.tl.
I'm flying the new one like Huddison.
Nice. It's a nice aircraft, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Right, half throttle. There we go. So Carol, yeah, great for you to join us. I don't want you to put you on the spot and don't feel you have to speak, but it's nice to have another female in the chat. It's usually dominated by lots of men, of course.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to finally be here.
We need a wider mix
I've been
going
lurking
forward.
for months.
Oh, right.
Why have you been lurking?
Well, I've been a little nervous to actually try a group flight, and
No. We're all nuts here.
Most of the people here don't even know how to fly. Don't worry
Absolutely. Actually, some of the
hardest
people,
part was
sure
getting
don't.
it set up.
some of the
Yeah.
people here don't know how to control.
Crash bottom fly.
I do get you know I was doing there for as well, Carol. So you're joined. Thank you very much. And I love your accent, Susie. Well,
Yes,
thank you. Your accent's it.
Okay.
Where are you going, Soapy? The Air Force Academy the other way.
I'm just following Tango there.
I'm following the flight plan. I hope
I'm
it's
not.
correct.
I said I was told.
Okay, Cammy left.
I'm just trying to pick up speed so I can get a bit more height.
Sorry guys, I'm already leaving you in my dust, I see. I'm slowing down as best I can.
More swank, more swank.
So I take it by your video you really like that aircraft.
It's brilliant. I mean, it's just so authentic feeling. I mean, even entering this plan, you can't do it from the world map. You've got to go into the... Because I'm using the GTN XI. It just... If you have that installed, that will be your Garmin. So you've got to go into the catalogue into that and then load the flight plan from the catalogue, but you have to convert the flight plan. It's...
That sounds really helpful. Sounds really peaceful.
Well, apparently that's the way you would do it. You would have to convert the flight plan into a GFP file. You can do it through a little nav map, and then you load it via the catalogue in the aircraft. It's interesting. Maybe I'll show that on a video or two.
I have enough problems just getting in the right aircraft.
So, Tom, tell us again what we're doing here. We're not landing at this. I've got a strip in front of me. We're not landing there.
No, we're just going to fly over it, and then make a left turn and basically go uphill. You can see on the left Pikes Peak. It's the tallest thing on your left.
Yeah.
So that's our aim. But right now we're just heading for the Air Force Academy. If you want to stop there, we can. But you know, I didn't.
No, it's okay.
We would have to do some circling to get to altitude to get above Pikes Peak. If y'all want to stop, feel free.
No, it's okay. I'm going to carry on through up and over.
It's about 12,500.
Be contrarian and just touch and go there. Just because I like to be a contrarian.
I'll put some flaps in so I'm
So
not
now I'm going to give a
speeding
little
ahead.
bit of sightseeing information since we're about to hit there. The United States Air Force Academy is an American military college that was created in 1954. It's an accredited college for undergraduate education of officers who want to join the United States Air Force or the United States Space Force. Yes, I know, groan. They do have a really good football team. I won't deny it. Football is an American football, not as in soccer. And quite frankly, it's a pretty big campus. It has about 4,000 students on it and 600 faculty members. All the faculty members are serving members of the United States military, and they do instruct most of the cadets in honor, discipline, and anything else military related.
In honor?
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, great. Okay.
Just a quick shout out.
They have a really big honor system there.
What does that mean?
No cheating.
It means if you borrow a pen from somebody and you don't return it, and they report the fact that you didn't return that pen, you're a thief, and you have no honor, and you're out of the school.
Wow.
Bloody hell.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
And if you don't report someone else cheating, you're in trouble too.
You're in trouble.
Yes.
Sounds like a wholly positive education.
It is one of the most stressful colleges to attend in the United States. I'll tell you that.
You know what? We made a lot of fun of them. We made a lot of fun of them in the Air Force, the graduates, but those fucking, pardon my French, those guys were really on top of it. And if you get through that school, you know what you're doing.
Quick shout out to Soup and WJB in the chat there. It's okay, carry on guys. I'll be shouting out, calling out the people in the chat in YouTube every now and again.
Sorry about the language, James.
That's okay. I think it's after a certain amount of time. Now, this doesn't give you free reign, guys.
I reverted back to the Air Force. Mode.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
After a certain amount of time, YouTube doesn't pick it up apparently, but you can't obviously use it a lot. think it's the first 5-10 minutes of the chats or something of that sort. I'm not quite sure, but unless it's excessive, they don't.
I'm usually pretty good about that. It just slipped.
Yeah, of course it happens.
I'm a grunt. I swear a lot, so I'm just going to talk when I have to.
No,
It was probably all that talk about honour that did it.
That's probably what it was, yeah.
That's good.
You'd
So-
think after like 30-something years out that I would go away, but it's still there.
Oh, it's absolutely there. It'll never go away.
Amen.
So I'm just coming up to this peak. I'm still way in front of you chaps. I'm only, what, 160? 150 knots at the moment.
Oh yeah, I did a touch and go at the Air Force Academy. I couldn't resist.
Same, yeah.
And Tom, as I'm nearing the
Just
peak,
done.
we need to do something once we get over the peak, don't we?
Yeah, once you get to the peak, you want to do a deep dive because right past it, in fact, you can see it easily, is a big piece of land that's obviously a gold, or it's a mine. It's an old gold mine. Dylan can tell us a little bit more about that, but anyway, my point is you want to dive down to be almost at ground level when you get to the mine because there's a nice bridge we can fly under on the far side of it. So my advice is once you get to the peak, cut your throttle and dive on down as best you can without hurting yourself.
And there's a surprise for Tango there, isn't there?
That's going to be a bridge.
Sounds like a bridge to me.
That's going to be a bridge.
James, you're about reaching the peak now, right?
I am, yes. Just flying over it.
Let me give you a little information about
terrain
the peak.
ahead. Pull up.
Sorry,
Pikes Peak is the 31st highest peak out of 54 Colorado peaks.
500.
It's the farthest east and of the big peaks in the Rocky Mountain chains. And it was a really big industrial thing for mining. In 1859, there was a gold rush in Colorado, and the term Pikes Peak or bust actually came about. The gold mine that he's talking about is the gold mine that started the actual Pikes Peak gold rush. Pikes Peak is famous for a lot of things, especially rally racing and dirt bike racing. They have an annual race every year where you will race a vehicle up the roads on the pike all the way to the top. And if you guys are really interested, you can watch some YouTube videos on it. It's pretty incredible to watch how these guys drift around these corners. I think you'd enjoy it a whole lot.
Very nice.
It's been paved in the last few years. It was gravel until, what, 5 or 6 years ago?
Well, about 7 years ago, yeah. 7 years ago, they started to pave it.
Huh.
I think they did a Top Gear episode on it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And they also did a Monster Garage episode on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a steep dive.
Tom, what's our next stop?
After we fly under the bridge, you continue pretty much straight and level till you get to the low airfield. It's in Howard, Colorado. And my intention there is to stop. Now it's just an open field. There are no markings or anything. So nothing special about it. But the reason I chose that is because it puts us right on the Arkansas River. And from that point, we can follow the Arkansas River its course all the way to the Royal Gorge, flying through various canyons along the way.
Terrain ahead. Pull
Hey,
up.
give
Terrain ahead.
Shut up, Betty.
Sean, a whole lot of
Terrain
fun to
ahead.
fly.
Pull up. Terrain ahead.
bet
Pull
you.
up. Terrain
Can't
ahead.
wait.
Pull up.
Oh.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Where's Steve?
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain.
I can see my
I've seen his aircraft pop in and out, but I haven't seen
He's
him.
at 14,384 feet. That's where he is.
Now, one of Choosey's cats died.
Yeah.
Terrain ahead.
He
Pull
said
up.
he's not going to be able to make
Pull
it.
up.
I think he is.
Well, he said
Pull
he's here.
up.
Oh, I'm not going to make that bridge.
He's showing
Pull
you.
Not going to make that bridge.
His gamer tag is
Pull
here.
I
up.
thought that cat was doing better too.
Pull.
That's a bummer.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain
Are you
ahead.
here, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry
Hey,
to
man,
hear that.
Sorry about your cat, man. I got 2 of them, and I know how that is.
Yeah. Me too. Hello, Steve.
Hi, everybody. Sorry, Steve, mate. You know, we've lost 3 this year. It's difficult.
Yeah. Think about all the stupid, silly stuff you used to do, and that'll cheer you up. I had to put one a couple years ago.
So just to amplify, once you get over the peak and start down, just go kind of diagonally across the gold field, slow down, and you'll see
Terrain ahead.
You'll see the
ahead.
bridge when you get about halfway across.
I'm following Huddison, so I don't know if he knows.
Oh, sorry, I'm looping back
I
round
wonder-
because I was way ahead there,
okay.
so I'm just looping round again.
All right, I'm gonna loop around too then.
If you hear Betty in the background nagging Betty, this GTNXi has its own sound system. I can't find anywhere to turn it off. So if you hear pull up, terrain ahead, just bear with it. Doesn't work. No, none of the sound settings in the sim quiet it.
How about the volume control on the unit?
No, there's not. There's a volume control in the settings, but it's just for the click. I can't find. I've been searching the internet for it, and I can't find a thing on it.
Oh, jeez. I didn't realize how far ahead of everybody you were when I'm turning around. They're all way back there.
Yeah, I'm just coming back towards Vamp there, I believe.
I see the bridge. I see the bridge.
David?
Steve, are you in the junker?
There you go. Someone else got Betty in the background.
Yes, I am, yeah.
So
I figured out how to get it to go extra fast. I know it's supposed to have something to do that.
You can drop the weight if you
Oh, okay.
add to your ice.
The little town off to the right is Cripple Creek.
Up on Cripple Creek?
Exactly.
It's a song I play on the banjo.
Hang on, I wasn't in live weather.
Playing it?
Flying and playing banjo at the same time.
Yeah, well, we heard you were a multitasker.
Well, not that much. Cripple Creek.
What server are you guys on? I've been having memory leak problems, so I'm flying with
Southeast
Asia.
Southeast Asia, yeah.
Southeast Asia. Yep.
I'm flying in circles. Where's Tom? I'll follow him. Hang on. Following various different people. Is it the river here we're following, Tom?
No, no river.
No
not
river.
until we get to not until we get to the low airstrip.
Okay. Don't follow me then, guys. I'm just flying.
I'm flying to now. Lamb's Flyer and Red Ruffles are they're right near it, I think.
Are we back on the nav course then?
Oh, there you all are. Down below.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Is that the dirt track that we just want to go with the motorcycle track?
Yeah, that'll kind of lead you to it.
Yeah, right over that now.
Mm-hmm. Just diagonally right across the gold field.
Across the which field?
There's some really good fishing in these two reservoirs here.
Yeah.
All right, I believe it.
Really good fishing.
Trouts and
Got a lot of bass and trouts in those,
yeah.
in those rivers
beautiful.
and lakes.
Nice.
Ah, I see a bridge. I see a bridge.
There's a bridge. Let's see if I can
Persistence
make it.
pays.
Not in this aircraft.
Sink rate.
Oh, shut up, Betty.
Pull up. Pull up.
And once you get
Sink
under the
rate.
bridge, just basically follow the route of the flight plan. It should take you directly to the airfield.
Okay, back on nav then,
All right, I
basically.
see a fire duct kind of thing.
Well, flight plans are for losers.
Sink
Just like
rate.
Alcoholics
Pull up.
Anonymous is for quitters.
Pull up.
Whee!
I think I've proven that I don't go to Alcohol Anonymous.
Try this bridge upside down.
I'm looking for the bridge. I'll follow you. Who sees the bridge?
Just follow me.
I'm just in front of it, so I've just gone through it.
Yeah, just follow Nusmuck. I'm headed for right now.
I'm not quite sure what my position was. I was sort of upside down on fire, but
Rosen's going right through it.
I got through it.
I don't see any of y'all. Where the hell? Sorry.
I think you're on the right track, actually, Steve. Nice move.
Yeah, most of y'all done outflew me. I don't even know why I'm not keeping up with you.
Perhaps we're all going too fast.
I got this thing pegged out and I'm not keeping up with you.
It's a usual chaotic flight, isn't it?
I'm doing 110 knots.
Right. Okay, well I'm doing about 94.
I'm doing 180, but I'm trying to slow down. That's better.
280 I'm doing.
Yeah,
Oh.
Wingman just flew over me like I was standing still.
I can't find the bridge. Well, I'm trying to get to the bridge before they knock it down.
Chaps,
I'm going for it
perhaps
now.
it's time to mention now, our next live stream flight, what I'm planning in a couple of weeks, is going to be with Fly Lilo. I don't know if any of you guys remember them. They're a society with, for people with disabilities.
Yeah.
And a couple of people actually fly aircraft with no arms and no
Oh, yeah.
legs. It's incredible. Going to do a live stream flight with them. Now it's going to be, they're going to be in airliners, I'm going to be in airliners, but you can be in things like the Vision Jet, any aircraft that will keep up with an airliner. TBM maybe might keep up. So if you fancy that, that'll be in a couple of weeks' time, but it will be a fundraiser. I'm going to try and get a couple of creators to come on board with that as well. And Fly Lilo will be flying on that one as well, Lilo, so that'll be great.
Brilliant, brilliant. Yep.
I'm gonna go under
Finally
the
found that bridge. I just went under.
Me too.
Alrighty.
So I put Lilo's website in the description. For
You
those
better
who
go
want to know.
upside down.
I've never had this plane upside down since I got it a couple of days ago. I don't know if it'll run upside down. Huddleston, do you know?
Sorry, what? You're flying upside down? I missed that.
I said I haven't had this
Not
TVM
anymore, but
850
I went upside down.
upside down. I don't know if it'll
It's more challenging.
fly that.
It's your funeral. You can try it. It's not the most
I've done the
acrobatic
bridge,
aircraft.
but I haven't been upside down yet, so.
I'm sure you can.
No, you have to ride the.
And you're using
made for it.
Hey, Sean. I'm gonna hit. Hello. Really?
So we've got
Did you see
Symphanatic.
how close to hitting me you were just now, Sean?
Yeah, I easily got through.
We've got Symphanatic in the YouTube chat, so big shout out to him. He's another streamer, Symphanatic. He does a lot of USA live streams, which are great. And who else do we have there?
All right.
So, nice to see you, Symphanatic. And MD, how are you keeping, my friend? I'm down to 100 knots now, so you should be able to catch up.
I'm just running the canyon.
The snowy mountains you see out ahead of you are the Sangre de Cristos, which the early Spanish explorers, I think, at sunset, they turn kind of red.
Oh, nice. Symphanatic, if you're still in the chat there, would you like to come on that collab live stream? So it's for Fly Lilo. It'll be airliners if you choose, or aircraft that will keep up with them. And it's raising money for their society, basically. So it's a society for people with disabilities who play games and that type of thing. Or it's a society based, an organisation based on promoting gaming within disabilities, for people with disabilities. So do come along. Should be a great flight.
You're a long way away, James.
I'm on the magenta line. Have you got the right course, guys?
I mean, a long way ahead of us.
Oh, I've slowed down to 100 knots now, just to... I can see people catching. Well, you're in the Vision Jet, Martin, so you should be outpacing me.
Yeah. I'm taking my time. I do quite well
considering I'm visually impaired.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, I'm planning to land at this airstrip. If you don't like the looks of it, don't bother. Just make a severe left turn, start following the river. But I found it kind of fun to land there and see if I could take off again.
Which strip? Hang on. Oh.
The low airstrip, the one we're heading for. About
runways 21 and 03.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, good luck finding runways.
Oh yeah.
It's just sort of a dark spot on the field.
Field.
Low airfield.
Not even that much grass.
But it's right on the edge of the Arkansas River, so it's perfectly positioned to get us starting down the gorge. Or the canyon.
Right. So we're flying along the river all the way to the Royal Gorge Bridge, yes? And
beyond. We'll follow it all the way to Canyon City.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to loop back round to join you, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some really weird facts out there when we get down to Canyon City.
Oh, good. We need weird facts.
Are they printable?
No.
Are they for polite company?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey, James.
Yeah?
I have a slight request for the next flight.
Yep.
Outside of the continental United States.
Sorry.
Somewhere. Elsewhere.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well the next flight will be Italy to England, so that's quite different. Flying from Italy, I think it's south east from memory. Fly Lilo's base might be southwest Italy.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah.
I think Fly Lilo's in Italy.
They're based in Italy. Yeah. So we're flying from their homeland to the UK, basically.
Where are we landing? Not at Huddison International, is it?
We could do. It'll be one of those more challenging. I don't know. I've undecided yet. I mean, Heathrow's a bit more forgiving.
Yeah, Heathrow's can be pretty laggy depending on what server you're on.
Yeah.
The elevation of the spot in the middle of the field is about 6,200 feet.
Yeah, once you get over that last ridge, you have to drop pretty low. You could fly around to the left of the ridge. I think I'll do that.
So guys, I was waiting for Pilot 83 to come into the chat because there's a question I wanted to ask him because he was talking on his stream yesterday how he would love to have PC. He's on Xbox, so I'll link his YouTube channel in the chat in a moment. He does a lot of Xbox videos, excellent videos, but he would love to be on PC because of the Tobii eye tracker and all the different mods and that type of thing, Logitech panels. When Flight Sim 2024 releases, I think the swinger balance will go in the favour of Xbox. What do you all think on that?
I think it's already going to bring in the swinger Xbox.
Yeah, it's already 2 Xbox.
What makes you say that?
It's mostly Xbox, I think.
I think the Xbox is an awesome platform, but yeah, it's lacking in some ways.
Hasn't got the power.
I feel like it's lacking in a lot of ways. There's a lot of stuff that's missing off Xbox that you can get on PC.
Get updates.
No, that's not a problem. But just some of the free stuff we can't get, you know, the no nav map and the free planes and the free scenery and, you know, all that stuff, you know. And if they get that better organized. And
the ability
VR
to be able to actually import flight plans, which you know, it gets out to every single developer live stream, and they don't have solutions for it. You know, that has. No, not unless they change policy, because that's not a technical limitation at all. It's solely a platform limitation and possibly an inability of them to think outside the box in a way that other developers have managed to do it on the Xbox platform.
Well, I think a lot of where they're going with this. I think a lot of where they're going with this is cloud gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
I agree.
Big time. Yeah.
Because then it doesn't matter what platform you're on.
Oh.
And I think that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to streamline it.
Yeah, and then up the price of the service.
I heard there's supposed to have
I've tried it on the cloud.
On a company, from a company which, prides their hosting platform, their cloud platform as being, one of the at least three most advanced in the world. They seem to have a very good job of sort of integrating that for people on their actual platform. Even leaving it to sort of third-party developers to do.
John just landed on my aircraft.
Are you landing? Hang on. Okay, I can see people ahead of me.
I was going a bit fast. If you don't slow down enough, there's water at the end of it.
That sounds
I heard
disastrous
a
for a lot of
there's
us.
going to be a new model of the Xbox out next year.
Maybe. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Hopefully with VR.
Ooh.
No, not with VR. It's with no disk drive, the same price, and 2 terabytes instead of 1 terabyte. No significant GPU or CPU adjustments. That's what's known so far. Anyway.
Pull
No
up.
need to buy it then.
Pull up.
Silence the terabyte memory.
Pull up.
Pull up. It's not an upgrade.
Well, I'm playing through cloud gaming right now, and I'm not having any issues. But I do have issues with some of the cloud.
Pull up. Pull up.
This you can only use the controller, right?
Pull up.
Yeah. That's why I'm real sad that my computer's broken for this flight.
Pull up.
Did I hear the SH word there?
Pull up.
Shoot, bang.
Pull up.
No.
Pull up. Pull up.
Yeehaw!
Pull up.
I was flying the float variant, and you've got to be a little bit Lambert different lessons.
Pull up. Pull up.
Yes.
Pull
You
up.
you have to put gear down when you do the float variant.
Pull
Oh
up.
yeah, it's really important.
Pull up. Terrain
Or else
ahead.
it will be a
Pull
real
up.
short landing.
Terrain ahead. Pull
I'm not
up.
gonna make this.
It
I'm
was
not
a
gonna
very
make it.
short landing.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Not short.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh, there's water.
Terrain ahead.
Oh, there's
Pull
trees.
up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh, not the best one.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
I
Terrain
do
ahead.
love
Pull
these
up.
live streams.
Back on the gaming thing as well, so if your internet dies mid-flight, you usually don't get, well, you can get back in again, but you've got to have a strong internet connection to be able to continue in the flight gaming as well.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Oh, what's
Pull
that?
Okay, are we ready to
Terrain ahead.
I've
Pull up.
been trying to do cloud, and it just
Always
it won't allow it.
embarrassing on a
Just
live
from-
stream. Sorry guys, I'll get to it. Bit higher.
What else? Jossery and you can't fly.
Blue boy, nice landing in that pit.
Tango, what aircraft are you in?
I just can't get the slope down.
I'm in the Blackwing.
Ah, right.
The fact that you put that
I'm in your
down
Telegram.
without flipping it is good.
I'm at your
Tough
10
on the
o'clock
land.
in the Blackwing.
All right, yeah.
Hello.
James, are you going to land or just circle around?
Well, I tried to land, but I ended up in the trees, so I'm going to circle around, I think. Thanks for asking, Tom. Yep. And the whole of YouTube saw that. But listen, that's what it's about, these flights. I know, heat my shorts, how you doing? Symphanatic, change the subject. Thank you for the donation, my friend. You definitely didn't need to do that. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. There you go. Subject change. Carry on. Brandon Hunter, how you doing? Good to see you.
Is everybody ready to take off?
Let's go.
Listen, I
Let's
crashed
go.
to make you all feel at ease. You know that, don't you?
Sure. I've got one better or crashed the desktop, so just load him back in.
Thanks for taking one for the team, James.
You're welcome.
Right then, boys and girls, that's me for this evening. Have a good flight.
Oh, Martin, you've just come. Okay, see you soon, mate. Take care.
Bye, Tony.
Tony, that's Tony.
See you on the
Sorry,
next one,
I
mate.
confused you.
Yep. It's my birthday night, so...
Happy birthday, mate.
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
21 again.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, I'm headed down the river.
Ich auch.
That's a clap for Tony. Well done. Well done for reaching another birthday.
Thank you.
So you ready to head down the river, you said, Tom?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm heading down
All
the
right.
river.
I'm on your six.
So while we're flying down there, I'm going to give you guys some information.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
This
Pull
is
up.
the Arkansas
Terrain
River
ahead.
we're about to fly
Terrain
down.
ahead. Terrain ahead.
The Arkansas River is basically one of the larger rivers in Colorado, but it's also a real big tourist population area for 3 reasons. One, whitewater rafting, which you guys kind of heard about in the
Terrain
beginning.
ahead. Terrain
2
ahead.
is the Royal Gorge. Now, the Royal Gorge
Terrain
is
ahead.
one of the
Terrain
biggest
ahead.
canyons in the U.S. I think
Terrain ahead.
it's
Pull up.
1,200 feet deep
Terrain
in some
ahead.
places,
Pull up.
and just as narrow as 30
Terrain
feet in some
ahead.
other places.
Pull up. Terrain
So
ahead.
you'll have
Terrain
some
ahead.
real
Pull up.
strenuous flying if you're flying in this canyon.
Good.
But you're going to have fun doing. The Royal Gorge
Terrain
is
ahead.
is
Terrain
the
ahead.
second largest suspended bridge in the world. If you guys know anything about suspension bridges.
Oh yeah, beginning from the UK, we have a few of them. Yeah.
Well, we're pretty high one.
Cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get to where my facts are. I'm pulling up my fact sheet and flying at the same time.
Oh.
We used to.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
I used to have a relative who was from. God, what
I used to have
called?
relatives too.
Did you? Lord. Well, that shut me up now.
Everything's relative.
Go on, Dave. Carry on, Dave.
Actually, but the she had a funny accent. Tagalog was her normal language, but they're from the Philippines, and she's with apologies to YouTube, but I'm not swearing. She used to pronounce a fact sheet. She used to call it a fact sheet, and we all thought she was swearing, but she wasn't. Fact sheet.
2 shits or 2. 2 shits or 1. 1 shits or 2. Yeah.
That's a shit.
1 shit or 2.
Few cents.
Oh, I'm reminded of that Barbie
right.
movie all over again. Thank you, guys.
Reminded of what?
Barbie movie.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I laughed my butt
Barbie.
off the whole movie.
I love Margot
There were-
Robbie. I think she's brilliant.
Terrain ahead.
There
Terrain
was a
ahead.
lot of double entendres in that movie.
Yeah.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
And some of them were spelt the French way.
Right?
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
This is a nice little canyon road here.
Yeah.
Every year in
Terrain
June,
ahead.
the Pikes Peak Range Riders come through here at the end of June, beginning of July. Now, the Pikes Peak Range Riders are a member of the Roy Rogers Foundation. And that's a charity foundation that is all about Kit Carson, believe it or not, who was an American soldier during the Old West clearing out of the indigenous population. And
Yeah.
but
He was a
go ahead.
a cowboy hero of mine as a youngster.
Cowboy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a major cowboy. Now, the Pikes Peak Range Ride starts in Colorado Springs and rides out to just outside of this area. You'll find a place called Snowy Canyon, and they call it Snowy Canyon because in July, when it's 80 degrees in the daytime, as soon as the sun goes down, it's 20 below zero Fahrenheit.
Terrain ahead.
Wow.
Terrain ahead.
Now,
Terrain
this
ahead.
ride is 100 miles long. And Roy Rogers did it over 3 days. He rode his horse on horseback over this terrain for 100 miles in 3 days.
Can I just say, I think half the pack are going the wrong way down the river.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm following, I hope, Rosen, Sean, you're in the right direction there. Rosen.
No, I'm coming
Following
to you.
us,
You need to do a 180 and come the other way.
I'm still on course.
Yeah, I'm right behind you there, Sean, hopefully. So I'm just following where...
What direction are you flying in?
Kind of southwest.
It's typical live stream, isn't it?
Southeast. Southeast.
See that?
Your other southwest.
You need to go east sort of direction.
Oh, hang on, that's why I was in the first place. Which group is right here?
Yeah, was I going the right way or was I just going my own route?
Ah.
You'll do it your way.
Steve, are you in the right group, do you know? Red Ruff, are you in the right group
I
there?
was just following the route.
Splitters.
I think nobody does.
I'm intersecting them now.
Okay.
Your intersects, you say?
Hey now.
That sounds painful.
It's the Huddison People's Front. Not the People's Front of Huddison.
What's that, Steve?
They're splitters. The People's Huddison Front
Oh, right.
versus Huddison.
Yeah.
Front of Huddison people.
So we figured out which group is correct. Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm just going to
Yeah.
fly and hope for the best.
The one,
Pilot,
the
I
one
will
that's
do.
furthest away from the Jessica line is wrong.
I'm just about to go under the Gorge Bridge.
We've got Pilot 83 in the chat there. I'm going to link, because I've got your YouTube page ready.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll link Pilot's YouTube page in the chat
Which is
for
not
people.
challenging.
I'm better flight up.
Yeah, that bridge is the second highest suspension bridge in the world.
Wow.
All right.
Which bridge?
And the highest suspension bridge in the United States.
It's gorgeous.
Pardon the pun.
Gorgeous.
Now, I was going to give you guys some information about this highway we were flying down next to this river. Not only do the Pikes Peak Range Riders run this range every year for charity, but this highway that we're flying along next to this river here is famous for a motorcycle toy run that all the local bike ride, motorcycle ride groups get together, and there's a bunch of bars along this road, and they stop and buy a toy at each bar, and they stop, and they get like 8 toys by the time the end of the run, and then they're all given the toys for tots.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Thank you for sharing that.
They probably
Yeah,
don't
they've
drink anything in those bars, eh?
Look at my
Yeah, no,
flight plan.
no. There's usually state troopers all along the route.
All right.
They've actually done a good job of rendering the rocks as well, haven't they?
Yeah, they really have.
Yeah,
Very
it's
nice.
gorgeous. Peachy route.
Feels very tight prison down here.
Now,
Okay,
if you
sorry,
guys
just
like
just
heights,
just a second, guys. Pilot 83 in the chat there. It's going to be 2 weeks today, that flight. So, but I'll pass you the details in Discord. But please, yeah, come along and Sim Fanatic. That'd be great. Carry on now, Tom.
Yeah, I've just come out of Canyon City. Go ahead, Dylan.
I was going to tell y'all that if y'all ever come to the United States and you decide to do some bravery, stupid stuff, this bridge is the place to do the stupid stuff at. They have zip lining, they have wire jumping, and they have bungee jumping, all from this bridge.
I can't see a bridge at the moment.
I remember we went to oh God, where was the Queen Mary birth originally in America?
Yeah, that was in Arizona someplace.
Forgot somewhere. No, originally it went. Oh God, it's a big exhibition place. Anyway, it doesn't matter. One of our
probably the Smithsonian.
No.
I think it was Long Beach where the
that's correct. Long Beach,
right?
And the chap who was leading our detachment was a colonel, and he thought he would go bungee jumping. Well, to cut a long story short, I had to escort him to the aircraft home. When he'd gone for his bungee jumping, something, God knows what the hell went wrong, and he ended up with the bottom of his bone going up into the top of the shoulder bone.
Ouch.
So he had to go back to get it re-extended when he went home.
That's awful.
He felt a bit of a fool after that, having done that, because he was actually presenting at this Long Beach convention.
Good grief. That's horrible. I'm never going bungee jumping
Where
again.
was this guard to the gods you were talking about?
Okay, so when we get out of Canyon City and fly north towards Fort Carson, if you look to the left, almost towards the mountains again, you'll see a range of red mountains, which is why Colorado has its name in the first place. It's Spanish for the color red.
Colours here are beautiful, but I've got Accu season on. Look absolutely stunning here.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah, there's nothing better than a mountain ride down through the fall, in the fall through this area.
Oh, guys at home, look at that.
So many different colors.
Wow.
Yeah, Rex really came through on their advanced version.
Oh, they did, yeah. If you can get it working. I've seen quite a few people who can't get it working, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't the first time, but I reinstalled it and it seems to be behaving nicely. And thank you for the video.
No, you're welcome. No, it was actually Steve and Sean who brought it to my attention, so thank them.
Nah, I'll just thank you.
I think I'm actually suffering from a memory leak at the moment because when I'm using the add-on linker and I have it.
I was like that after surgery.
Yeah, when I have it set on the very basic default settings, I'm fine. But I've just put the flow back on, and my frame rates have gone from 60 down to 20. So I'm wondering if there's a problem with the flow. I'm going to switch it off, come back in a minute.
So if you fellas look over there where you can see that icon that says Fremont County.
I got all that.
It's to the south of where we are. It's about 6 miles south where we are. But if you look and you turn your head that way, that's Fremont County. Fremont County is the prison county in Colorado. There are 19 prisons in that county.
Oh, wow.
3 of them are federal prisons. One is the federal supermax for the United States. It's where they send the hardest of hard people.
Nice. Good property values there, huh?
Oh yeah, because everybody who lives there is a security guard.
All right, okay.
And the rest of the people are in jail.
Exactly.
including some of the security guards, I should think.
Some of them could be, yeah.
And Dylan, do they have the death penalty there as well?
They do not have the death penalty in Colorado anymore.
Oh, that's good.
But, little known fact, one of the prisons in Colorado, in that same county, is called the Colorado Territorial Correctional Facility. It was built in 1905, and it was created out of the rocks, the mountains of the mountain that surrounds it.
Wow.
It is still there, standing to this day, and it is where they did inmate executions with the gas chamber.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good grief.
German style.
That was rough.
That's heavy.
Nice bridge.
Oh, look at this.
So David, a lot of people missed the chat on horses the other night. You could tell the difference between each horse, can't you, when you ride them? The power difference and that type of thing. It's where horsepower came from, wasn't it? The term.
Well, not only the power, but also the gait. I mean, one thing that surprised me most in riding was that thoroughbred racehorses, you know, when they trot, they move up and down about a foot. You know, you're bouncing up and down in the saddle like a mad thing.
Good grief.
But my God, when they get going. When I was at Dartmouth, we had an ex people chaser there called Will, its name was, and it was supposed to have something called a cold back. And I jumped on the back of this thing, and I learned about what a cold back was pretty early. I was actually out riding with my then girlfriend, my now current wife, and this thing did not want me on its back, and it sort of dropped its head to the floor suddenly, and the reins slipped through my fingers, and I was falling off, and its front hoofs were sort of going around like helicopter blades, trying to catch me on the way down. It was one of the most frightening things I've ever did riding.
Well, that's going to bring me to another fact in Colorado for you guys.
Excellent.
Okay.
Segue.
That's yes, it's a beautiful segue.
Segways.
The area we're flying over right now is pretty well known for horse ranching and horse training. We're about to get to an area called Turkey Creek Ranch. Now, Turkey Creek Ranch is a rodeo ranch. Turkey Creek Ranch teaches rodeo riders how to ride bareback bronc. Now, it's one of the places, it's one of the premier places in the U.S. to train if you want to be a rodeo rider. The only other place that you can go is in Arizona, and it's called Black's Ranch. But Turkey Creek Ranch is where we housed our horses in my family, so I spent a lot of time there learning how to break horses as a teenager.
Wow. Impressive.
So can you rodeo, Dylan? Dylan, can you rodeo well? Can you ride rodeo horses or whatever they're called?
I can bronc ride, or I used to be able to, and that's when you break a horse, when you dry break, you're basically riding bareback. You're bronco riding, you really are. And what it is basically to break a horse is you ride it until it stops jumping around and realizes you're not going anywhere. So you had to be a pretty good bronco rider to be able to break horses.
Hell of a strain on the back, though, isn't it?
It really was. It beat me up pretty good as a teenager. There was a couple times I was thrown and got real bad hurt. I had a broken collarbone once. I had a broken leg once. But you know, when you're young, you heal.
Is there anything you haven't got that's broken?
There's a few places in me that haven't been broken, but I can thank the Army for the major ones that have been broken.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's the flaws in me.
So VixRD in chat there, what would you recommend, the 850 or Comanche? Well, I prefer, that's a subject I was going to get onto, but I prefer the 850, I like the look of it. Never really fancied the Comanche, but what do you chaps think?
Don't know it.
850.
What's the actual difference
But the 850 sure looks
between
good.
the 850 and the 950?
930. It's well.
930. I mean, sorry.
It's there's a lot more fidelity in it's. I mean, it's default the 930, so there's a lot more fidelity with this model.
930 has that weird control handle, and the 850 has a standard turbo prop set.
Terrain ahead.
Right, but is it
Terrain
basically
ahead.
the same
Terrain ahead.
fuselage and the same power plant, I think?
I think the 930 is more powerful, isn't it, from memory?
I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
Much.
Dylan, do you have anything to add about this Will Rogers Ride of the Sun thing?
Yeah, sure, I certainly do.
Surprise, surprise.
Carry on, Dylan.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
It's not like y'all have to ask me to talk, right?
Can you talk, Dylan? Can you tell us?
So, completed in 1937, the shrine stands 114 feet high and was fashioned from Zion Mountain granite. quarried 700 feet away from the building site. It's constructed without nails or wood and is instead bound together by 200,000 pounds of steel and 30 wagon loads of cement. Will Rogers' Shrine of the Sun was named in a two-part tribute to the first in the appreciation for the sun captured each morning, and in the evening as it illuminates the tower's stark angles. The second is in tribute to actor, philosopher, humorist Will Rogers, after his untimely death in a plane crash in 1935 during the shrine's construction. The shrine houses several notable cultural artifacts or attractions, including a 340 square foot mural by a Santa Fe artist, Randall Davey, that depicts the Pine Peak region. There's the tombs of Spencer and Julie Penrose, who actually commissioned the Will Rogers Shrine to be built, and they are the founders of the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, which is the second largest zoo in the state of Colorado. I think quick information is it's built out of the rock that it's built on. It was built in 1937, and there are no nails or wood to make the structure sound.
And it has nothing to do with Will
Where is
Rogers.
it in relation to you?
What is it now?
Where is it in relation to you?
To me?
Yeah.
It's going to be just west of Fort Carson, Colorado, on
Just
a mountain
west.
called Cheyenne Mountain.
Okay.
That's also
I crashed, so
NORAD.
I'm just enjoying the conversation at this point.
Okay. Low textures. How's the internet going? Still got good internet? Oh no. Okay, carry on.
looks like we're right back where we started.
Yeah, we just did a big loop. Now, we're about to fly over what's called NORAD, in full North American Aerospace Defense Command.
Yeah.
Okay? It's a binational military organization. It's an underground city that is housed far enough underground to withstand a direct nuclear assault on the mountain. It was built in 1957 with a formal agreement with Canada to provide aerospace warnings for all of the North American continent. And since 2006, they have been the maritime.
We need to go.
That's really
And a famous scene from War Games.
Exactly. Now I will tell you that there are springs that hold the foundations to every one of the buildings underneath that mountain. Each one of those springs is the size of a football field's length. And they're as wide as a football field's width. They house. There are approximately 45 springs underneath that mountain that holds the city together, and that's in case of any kind of ground effect, quake, or massive stutter from the bombings, if bombings were to happen.
Do they have
It is one of the primary defense targets in this country because it is our early warning missile system.
Do they have shock absorbers as well, springs?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
thank God for that, because we're going to be bouncing around a bit, weren't they?
Yeah, there's a lot of really good videos on how it was built on YouTube that you guys probably find fascinating, because I know a lot of you guys have military history like us. So.
Sync rate.
To get on a Spaniard to wait.
Sync rate. Pull up.
You haven't got
Pull up.
military history.
Pull up.
Dylan, you haven't been around long
Pull
enough.
up. Pull up. Pull up.
Okay then.
Pull up.
Now I wish that was the
Pull
truth.
up.
I wish I was a young
Pull up.
person.
Pull up.
Guys, I see an airfield ahead of me, so I've got to land at this one. I don't know if that was the idea, but I think it might be a good idea just to give this one a landing.
Pull up.
Now, in the real world, you wouldn't be able to land at this airport.
Sync rate.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the Fort Carson Airport. It's
well.
a military base.
You can do it in a sim.
You'd be shot down just by approaching it, but you can do it in the sim. Now, Fort Garland is the home of the 10th Special Forces Mountain Division, as well as the 4th Infantry Division, and the 957th MP Division for the United States Army.
Did you say that the chap who died while the monument was being constructed?
Yes, Will Rogers.
Did he fly in?
No, he died in Alaska.
Yeah, he died in a plane crash in Alaska. But
all right,
1935.
Runway clear, guys. If you want to come in, runway 13. I did it. Just get off the runway for you. Hang on.
Long.
So, a little bit about me, just because I grew up in this area at Fort Carson because my dad was stationed there. And then after I joined the military and went through basic training in AIT, I was sent right back there.
Ah, wow. So this city we just flew over, it looks quite a large city. What's the population there, Dylan?
If you're talking about just north of the military base that the runway is right here.
Yep.
That's Fort Carson, and that is actually a city unto itself. But the city above it is Colorado Springs, and I believe the population right now is like 8.5 million people.
Cool. Big as London. Yep.
Ooh. That's a big city.
It really is.
That's big for America, even, isn't it?
Population of my country.
Let me go look and see what the population is.
Per minute. It's not bad.
Very nice.
That's sideways.
Same as in England. Like in England, like you has to have a cathedral to be a city, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm wrong.
Cathedral stuff.
I was way off.
Oh, there. Oh, big bouncy Martin. Come on, Martin. Plant it. Are you in the TBM as well?
I'm gonna miss that one. Bouncy tyres.
Right.
It's like 5 million.
Their Kodiak with their landing gear up.
I did it again. It wasn't.
Yeah, it's 500,000 people. I'm sorry.
Is that the gradient you're flying?
Oi! Oh,
God. I'm so used to flying the Kodiak with bush.
Yeah, the whole state of
In the
Colorado.
In the summertime, if you live right down the road from here, you can literally hear tank artillery fire where they're playing war games right out here in these fields.
Sounds fun.
Wow.
During Vietnam, they did a lot of the helicopter training here too.
Yes. Yeah. A lot of dope on the rope training.
I'll tell you what, guys. This is the end of the flight. I think that's the end of the flight, isn't it? But shall we fly north back to where we started from?
Yeah. Well, that was my original goal, is to re-land at Colorado Springs Airport.
Okay, let's do that when people have landed. 'Cause we're only an hour and 10 minutes in. That's not long enough, is it? No.
Well, we can always fly over to the Garden of the Gods as well.
Okay.
Now, the Garden of the Gods is all sandstone mountains. It's right. If you can see which direction I'm pointed northeast.
I can't see you. No. Your name tag's disappeared.
I'm pointed more northwest. I'm by Soapy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, if you fly straight this way, where I'm in the direction I'm heading, there's a place called Garden of the Gods that you guys would dig. Especially if you have the real scenery.
I've got Blue Boy coming in. I want to watch Blue Boy in the PT. What aircraft are you in, Blue Boy?
And over the pits.
Okay.
Don't trust over it.
It's looking smooth.
How are you doing with the pits, Pete?
Pete.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, very nice. Very nice, Pete. Very, yeah, it looks nice enough. Well done.
No flaps. No flaps.
Ah. It looks like you're about to take off again. No, you stop it.
Thank you. No.
Nice indeed.
Yep, that's it. I'm gonna have a go at it. I'm still here.
Great, let's do that.
Yeah, done for me, guys.
Did you get down, Martin? Did I miss you?
I really am just testing, to be honest, because like I said, I've been losing frame rates like crazy, and I just wondered what it was. So.
Oh, okay. That's a TBM 850 as well, isn't it, you're in?
Yes, it is, yeah. Yeah, I'm not used to it, as you noticed.
Yeah, it does take a little bit of a hit, I've noticed, on frame rates, just a little bit.
Ah, I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know until I started flying it in the group flight.
Yeah.
But
like I said, you know, I've taken flow off, and I was flying just whatever's in the simulator yesterday, and I was keeping a steady frame rate, but I've switched flow off this time, and beginning of flight I was doing like 60 and it went down to 20, so something is wrong.
Yeah, blame sim update 13.
So I've yeah, I reckon. So I've restarted, and this time I'm up in the 850, and it seems to be sort of holding, fluctuating like it should, but holding. So something wrong, maybe with flow, maybe even.
Well, listen, carry on for as long as you want,
We'll get
Martin.
there.
Don't feel obliged, but and drop out when you want.
So where
but-
I am right now is NORAD. This is Cheyenne Mountain where I'm at right now.
Okay.
I'm on your 6th.
Alright, I can see you, David, so I'll follow you. Now, last time I did that, you
look to the left right here.
Last time I followed you, David, well, it was during the stream you were doing. I think you crashed into a rock, so don't do the same, please.
I did, yeah. I was so overwhelmed by your presence, Jason.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I went to pieces.
Right.
I went to pieces. I get so excited.
Well, let's not make this stream X-rated. You know, it's
Well, no, you're a celebrity.
Of course.
You were all going to be in the Huddison.
Yes. Yeah, it's hardly anything to brag about, but there you are. I'll take it as a compliment. Well, listen,
Alright,
chaps,
so this is where all the rich people in Colorado Springs live.
Ah. Really? So what are the...
Including Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell have a house here.
Ah.
Up by the target, by the biggest target next time.
Huh? What now?
I would want to live away from the biggest target in the country if I was here.
I know, right?
Well, actually, if it was all going to, something we can't say on YouTube, it probably might be not a bad place to be.
Get it over with quicker?
Absolutely. Crash and burn.
There's a hotel and resort called the Broadmoor, I think, near where he is now. And if you ever come here, that's where you want to stay.
That's where I had my very first job.
Is that the thing with the two... What are those two little lakettes there that you're just over... Dylan, you're flying over one now. Is that water storage?
Oh, these are reservoirs.
Pit
Yeah,
special.
water reservoirs.
Pilot, you're my
Well, you
internet
can
brother
damn
too,
it
my
a
friend.
bit, then.
Sorry, carry on. Well, we got Noah Hog 12 flights in there. What's up, my pilot's internet uncle? I don't remember that, but I'll take your word for it. Sorry, do carry on, Dylan.
Right now, we should get into what's called the Garden of the Gods, Austin Bluffs area. Now, the Garden of the Gods is pretty much all sandstone formations. They basically just shoot right up out of the ground. You don't even, I mean, there was really no logical explanation for their formation other than the Earth moving. They're one of the biggest draws for tourism in the state.
What sort of crust bulge, I think, Earth crust bulge, you're saying?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all sandstone. Yeah.
Right.
Now it's
lovely colour.
Believe it or not, and this is a funny fact, Pikes Peak, or Garden of the Gods, got their name from a conversation about beer.
Beer.
Yeah.
Right.
In 1859, a guy named Mr. Beach and a guy named Mr. Cable, two railroad surveyors, were sent to locate and establish the city of Colorado City. They came across the Garden of the Gods and they said, this would be a great place to have a beer. And someone said, this would be a great place to have a beer garden. And someone went, beer garden? Why, this place is fit for the gods. Well, so we'll call it the Garden of the Gods. That's literally how it got its name.
And that's why you are known.
I would have stuck with beer garden.
Yeah, right. It was voted best city park in the country. It is free to all tourists. There's hiking and small climbing. You can find some rappelling outfits out here that'll let you do a little bit of rope climbing. Now, in 1989, they made it illegal to climb the main structure called Kissing Camels without having a certified climber and ropes. Now, if you fly by this formation and you look at it from the side, you will notice that at the top of the hill, it looks like two camels are sitting on the top of the hill, kissing each other.
Huh.
And that's how it got its name.
Is that after a bunch of the beer from the beer garden that you noticed that?
Must have been. But it does really look like two camels kissing on top of this hill.
Where is it in relation to your aircraft now? Can't see it.
I'm flying by it right now.
Right, okay. And is it, how far away from you?
I was literally right next to it.
Right. Okay.
Uh-oh. I think I just screwed up. Yep, I just crashed my plane.
He's down. See what you did? You caused him to crash.
Sync.
Oh no.
I think we've given him how do I get it to jump back up?
Interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
right.
the Xbox.
YT.
Sync rate.
Press YT in F4.
It's on the Xbox.
No, I had the Xbox guys.
Oh, right, sorry.
Oh, so
Should be there.
Okay, I figured it out.
YT.
I got it.
Yeah. Still got, you're using a keyboard, presumably?
Keyboard in.
No.
I'm looking to the
Oh,
camera thing.
Only on controller, I believe. That's its stream.
Right.
Thanks, James. I'm enjoying your live stream. I just saw the Garden of the Gods.
Oh, good. Did you see? Is the stream okay, by the way? It looks like it was buffering to
Yeah,
me.
the stream looks fine.
Good.
Probably on vacation.
Since I crashed, this is the best I can do, so I'm enjoying it vicariously through you.
It's a beautiful garden, isn't it?
So say goodbye, folks. I've got to go pick my son up from work.
We're the only gods here.
So, thanks for the flight, guys.
So here comes.
Thanks for coming.
Another.
Take care, Dad.
See you later.
Okay.
A Colorado college professor, James Kerr, found the only known, whatever the hell, carry in the garden in 1878. Although technology to prove the new species took more than a century to catch up after finding, Kerr was still honored as the discoverer of the dinosaur. So they actually found a new breed of dinosaur in the Garden
Really?
of Gods.
Wow. Huh.
Sandstone, yeah.
Now, I will say that nearly 100 bighorn sheep call this park their home.
Big water slide there, is it?
Yeah, they have a luge. That's the road you're looking at, though.
Oh no, I'm looking at a sort of green green roofed building, probably a hotel or something.
I have to see where you were at.
Yeah, but I can see that. I'm just in the red soil bit. Just out of it now. Turning around again.
I'm flipping around. Hold on. Yeah, I'm now coming in. Give me a second.
Yes.
Probably just a hotel or tourist spot or something. Right over it.
Well, I know this is all housing and apartments right here.
Right over it. 3, 2, 1 hat.
Mark in chat. Yeah, I'm up.
No, that's an industrial complex.
Oh, is it? Very pretty.
Yeah.
Mark Williams in chat. Yeah, I'm on PC. Yeah, it's a new TBM 850, the aircraft. Thanks for stopping by. Well, chaps, shall we head now? Because we're circling a bit. Shall we head towards? Where shall we head towards, Dylan? We'll leave that one up to you.
Well, I mean, we've just pretty much done a big circle and got back to where we started from. The only other place that I can think of that you guys would like to fly is up by Castle Rock.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Which is about 40 miles north of here.
I'm just going to think of the stream. I'm going to land back where we started from, I think. And if you guys want to carry on, you can. It's probably enough for this stream for now, I think, because we've done the circle. But you lot can carry on, of course. So I'm heading back towards KCOS.
That'll be southwest, won't it?
Yes, south. West, yeah. Southeast, isn't it? Oh, from my direction at least.
Yeah, sorry, southeast.
Can you see me, Sean?
Yeah, you're on my right wing.
I'm following you, Sean, so I hope you've got it.
Yeah, I'm almost
there. The runway straight in. If you follow me, I'm straight in on the runway.
Lovely. That's what we like to hear. Go down then. Oh, I can see the runway, I think, ahead there. So for the newcomers, Carol, I hope you've enjoyed...
today.
That's great. Carol, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and any other newcomers we may have flying with us. It's been a bit of a eye candy, hasn't it, this one? Very nice. Beautiful colours.
Short one.
Thank you, I've enjoyed it very much.
Great. Do come again. I hope we've not put you off.
Good to have you.
See you on the next one.
Thank you all for being so welcoming.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I think they've been quite well behaved today, really. Haven't you, children? You've been nice.
I haven't had any rum yet.
Right. Yeah, so don't expect this every time, Carol. I think they were being kind today.
I haven't had any rum yet. It's still 2:30. It's only 3:30 in the afternoon.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Beer o'clock here.
It's beer o'clock here.
It's 3 o'clock, yeah.
I still have to go downstairs and cook dinner.
Ah, watch that. You should get one of those hench ladies to do that for you.
Oh, you mean the lazy ones who don't want to learn to cook?
Yeah,
look, y'all have no idea, man. My daughter once, one of my daughters once referred to me as Johnny the houseboy. I mean, it's, yeah.
You were trying to tell me the other night that you had firm control there, Dylan.
I do.
It doesn't
Yeah, I
seem to
do.
gel with
But
it. Johnny the houseboy.
But they don't do household work.
Yeah, I know the problem.
They don't want no part of it.
How's
I
your
will say that my youngest goes out in the yard and runs the weed eater with me. So.
how's your daughter's bike going, Dylan? The motorbike.
The new ignition switch will be here on Thursday coming.
Okay.
We've got the old one pulled off, and I'm just about ready to take the carburetors off so we can rebuild those as well.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds good.
It's going to be a long winter.
Yeah, I do most of the cooking in our house only because I like good things to eat.
Ooh.
My wife and daughter. My wife and daughter go for these ready prepared meals because it's easy, and I just think they're awful.
Easy and quick.
So
that's how it is for me too. I don't like pre-made frozen meals.
Well, it's bad for you. I mean, most of that's super processed, ultra pre-processed. You know,
it's garbage.
And it's really quite bad for you.
Oh, very much. Yeah, yeah. It's a good way to clear your bowels, isn't it?
It's why everybody in the West is so obese.
I'm obese because I'm diabetic. Up yours, pal.
No, I think
I'm with you. You got that backwards.
You probably got it backwards, yes.
No, actually, I'm obese, so.
Right, watching people coming in.
I could lose 2 stone.
I could probably lose 20 pounds.
Oh yeah, at least for me.
You have to gain 20 pounds if you lose it, bro.
Colorado is beautiful, pilot. Yeah.
It's
lots of starch, lots of pasta, lots of rice, lots of potatoes. That's how you gain weight.
Yeah. And no exercise.
Yeah.
Okay, YouTube chat. I've turned off the chat for the moment, just so I can catch up. I'm sorry. Dylan does like to chat, which is great, Dylan. If you watch this back, keep that up. We need some more chatters in the flight. It means I couldn't concentrate on you, pilot. Thanks for stopping by. Sim Fanatic, thanks for that donation. Didn't have to, mate. Both of you come and join on that airliner stroke whatever aircraft you want to use for that flight. We'll be doing in a couple of weeks for a good cause, and hopefully a lot of you who are watching will come along too.
Oh, you know, I might.
Yeah.
Because I'm talking when I have the rum.
Yeah, the only problem is I can't fly if I have the rum before the flight.
No, we ain't had a song today.
Oh, Mike, you think I'm being quiet? You think I'm talking a lot now, Mike? You should hear me when I'm drinking.
Yeah, we never had a song.
Actually,
what's up with that? No flight without a song.
I've got to say, it's great you are talking, because a lot of the live stream's going to feel a bit empty, so it's great if people talk. But, you know, yeah, it's great. Fantastic. So never feel bad about that.
You also have to remember I got paid to talk.
Baby needs to sing.
Some pages?
We can always.
I'm missing a lot of name tags, guys. People, I'm sorry, just a second. I'm missing a lot of name tags. Can someone who can see everybody call people in who's landing? Because everybody I can see are down.
The only thing I can see is Kefi Rex.
Coming in, aren't they?
That's the last hour.
Bye-bye, John's coming in at the far end.
Susie's parked, I see.
Yeah,
but no, I really do appreciate y'all listening to me and taking this flight. Thank you very much. It was a good reminder of where I grew up.
It's brilliant.
Thank
you
for doing it.
Absolutely. Thank you for doing it. I enjoyed this. Very interesting.
And with that, I'm going to go downstairs, turn on my barbecue grill, and make some grilled chicken.
Sounds good. Enjoy. Thanks, Dylan.
Cheers, all. Thank you.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Okay, chaps, I think
Susie, thank you, everyone.
I think we'll call it a day there. Carry on if you want to, but I'll call the stream a day there because I don't see anybody else landing. Thanks very much. Thanks, Dylan. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, everybody, for coming along. Carol, come back again, please. And thanks for people watching at home. We'll be seeing you soon.
Thank you, James.
Thank you, James. Thank you, James. See you next time.
Thanks, Susie. Susie, I have a song for you.